And now, from the world of entertainment, a late-breaking story.
So this week, philosophy Twitter got a brief moment in the sun when MC Hammer, yes, that MC Hammer, tweeted out a link to a paper on the relationship between the philosophy of science and the sciences. That paper was a bibliometric study mapping the links by citation between papers and journals. Spoiler, scientists do cite philosophers in their work, as it turns out. This garnered some replies, including this one. Philosophy is flirtation with ideas. Science is commitment to truth. And that's where things really kicked off, as MC Hammer replied, "You bore us. If science is a commitment to truth, shall we cite all the historical non-truths perpetuated by scientists? Of course not. It's not science versus philosophy. It's science plus philosophy, and philosophy. Elevate your thinking and consciousness. When you measure, include the measurer." That reply subsequently went viral, getting picked up by a number of philosophers and organizations. There was a brief write-up in The Week, as well as The Independent. A lot of follow-up chatter. Somehow the Steakum brand was involved. And now MC Hammer is going to be participating in discussions with various authors on this subject on the social media platform Clubhouse. Oh, and in the subsequent activity, MC Hammer posted this video as philosophy and science working together. Although I'm not sure who is supposed to be philosophy and who is supposed to be science here. Someone suggested that it was science breathing new life into philosophy with the development of things like logical positivism, but you can make of that what you will. Anyway, I took a little dive into MC Hammer's Twitter history. And while I know that he's into history and the history of thought and tech entrepreneurship, he doesn't tweet about science that much, and philosophy even less so. However, there is this link he posted in August 2020 to the article Why Science Needs Philosophy. I recommend reading the whole thing for the specific examples, but it does give this neat summary near the beginning of what philosophy contributes to science. The clarification of scientific concepts, the critical assessment of scientific assumptions or methods, the formulation of new concepts and theories, and the fostering of dialogue between different sciences, as well as between science and society. This post got some attention, with the Daily News saying that philosophers had found a new fan in MC Hammer. So what can we make of all this? For a start, I think it situates pretty easily in the long-running antagonism between science advocates and philosophy. There are some prominent popular scientists who have expressed disdain for philosophy, I think mostly due to a misunderstanding of what philosophers actually do, and probably also some ignorance about what is philosophically interesting or significant about their work. If you want to read a good reply, I recommend this article by Sean Carroll titled "Physicists Should Stop Saying Silly Things About Philosophy," in which Carroll calls some common criticisms of philosophy dopey, frustratingly annoying, and deeply depressing. And while I don't have much more to add on this subject here, I'm definitely going to be doing some videos about the ways in which philosophical questions turn up in and are relevant to how science is done. So make sure to subscribe if you want to catch those. This event can also be compared to more recent cases of celebrity sightings in relation to philosophy. There was Katy Perry reading up on the history of philosophy. Shakira posted last year about completing an online course in ancient philosophy, and why a lot of people are really interested and excited about these things. Maybe it says something about our unhealthy relationship with celebrity that this is taken as a kind of vindication of philosophy. All the same, it is nice to get some recognition, and in the case of MC Hammer, even a little bit of active advocacy. So that was a quick update on some weird stuff happening in the world of philosophy. Nothing too deep or philosophical, and a little different for this channel. I hope to do more videos like this in the future, and some more stuff on the philosophy of science as well. But until then, thanks for watching.